as is customary on the PGM Radio show.
Talking that talk, breaking them hits from all over Nigeria. We push good music. PGM Radio, baby. Okay. So we had to do this. I mean, let me just confess, all right? The project is so dope. You know, we at the PGM Club, we've listened to the project over and over again all throughout today. We just had to start the show by playing at least 2 records off the project, just to wet your beaks a little bit. What you just heard, the song is called Too Bad featuring Amaray and Thames, and before then we played Tales by Moonlight featuring Thames as well. Now, that said, let's officially open up the show. My name is Douglas Jakin. Welcome to the show. Today on my co-host and my mate Ike is back in town, so let's what's going on? Give him a round of applause. Welcome back. Welcome back, Mr. Director. All right. So if you've heard of the Orchard, my guy is now heading to Orchard in Nigeria. So
that's right.
That's a good look, my G.
Right.
Tell them what the Orchard's about, real quick, man.
The Orchard Music. It's the biggest independent distribution company in the world. I mean, it's been going since 1997. We're in over 40 countries around the world, 40 offices around the world, and it's just been a serious trip mission to try and connect all the dots and to bring them here at such a unique time in terms of what's going on in Nigerian music, in African music, and some of the key things that I was really pushing for to make happen if they're going to come in as a distribution company is I want to look at licenses. I want to look at how we can get our music on films, computer games, commercials, things like that. We also want to look at A&R service. So whilst there's still a distribution service by that's their first line of business.
Right.
When we look at what's going on here in Nigeria more so, there is just so much A&R in opportunity. So whilst I was away, I had time to meet with the orchards in countries like Latin America, Mexico, Brazil, China, Korea, Japan, India,
Turkey.
And it was all about showing them artists that are bubbling over here.
Yep.
They want to actually work with Nigerian artists, so we want to look at how we can start connecting those dots and breaking our acts into international markets and breaking their acts into Nigeria as well. So
absolutely,
it's a real exciting time.
Absolutely.
Next year we're going to be setting up the office and stuff like that, so we're going to take our time and then really look at some interesting acts. They know themselves and we're going to really start hooking this shit up, and it's going to be crazy.
Absolutely, man. Hey, listen, it's been a long time coming. It's about time. Those dots are being connected. And, yeah, man, you know, wherever you are, if you listen to the show right now, I urge you just to stay tuned, man. And just, as always, stay tuned and just be informed. There's going to be a lot more information coming out in the coming weeks.
Most definitely. For those that want to check it out, just go online, Instagram or whatever, The Orchard. ORCHARD _
That's right.
And
check them out.
Check us out. I mean, we've done some of the biggest hitters around the globe.
Absolutely.
In 2019.
Absolutely. Okay, that's right. Before I, obviously bring on our guests on the show, let me just quickly acknowledge some of our club members who are back in town. Aura is back in town. Welcome back, girl. Welcome back. Hey, Ghost. By the way, so Aura is schooling in the UK, and she literally came to London for your show, for the Palm Wine Music that we staged in October. She came through for the show as well. Nice. That's right, true fan out there. Mary Jane is back from school as well. Woo! She's in town. Mary Jane, how you doing, girl? Good. Don't be shy. Hey, listen, we're happy to see you guys, right? Well, I know they entered like that. Anyhow, like I say, they sneak in. No, we will cast you now. Okay. Also, I need to acknowledge a young man who's sitting in the corner over there. If you have been following the PGM Club from inception, our first logo was kind of blue reddish. And if you look at that, I'm gonna try and put up a post of that picture of that logo shortly. And the guy who designed the logo is a true nightcrawler, member of the PGM Club as well. His name is Paul Ings over there. Hey, buddy, shout him out right there real quick. Shout out to you, Paul. Woo! Big ups to you, Paul. Hold on, let me turn the camera so they can see you properly. Exactly. That's right. That's Paul Ings over there. That's Mary Jane over there. Okay, wait. Look at y'all. And that's said and done. I guess we can start the show right now. Who else just joined us that hasn't been around for some time now? Ike, we've already welcomed you back. Reese, shout out to you, man. Reese is one of our, all-time camera crew members from day one. He's back as well, and he's doing big things. He's currently, am I allowed to say who you're working with? Yeah? So he's currently one of the senior editors with Film Factory, Chesson. You know Chesson? That's right, so he works with him. Yeah, man, our members are moving up. Shout out to Ella, who also is part of the team as well. Ella just got married last month.
That's right. And
she, obviously started up with us. She's now a senior content director for Big Brother Nigeria. That's right. It's a proud thing. It's a proud thing. Bloody hell.
The team's moving.
That's right, brother. The team moving up. Okay, Wale's in the building.
Always on schedule, never on time.
Wale, see, I'm going to give that credit to Ghost today. Ghost now the guy who show up 15 minutes to time. Ghosty, shout out to you, bro. Shout out to you, man.
This is what I do, man. I'm professional.
Okay, guys. Today we are here to obviously premiere the new Palm Wine the Palm Wine Express.
That's what we're here to do.
It's the new series. Is that not what we're here to do?
No, I'm playing now.
I don't know about you or me. I have the project. If you don't have it, though, me, I have it, though. So yeah, we're here to talk about the new project, the Palm Wine Express. Everybody's been buzzing about it. We've been having private conversations behind the scenes about it. So I guess we can just start by playing. First of all, let me ask, in the house, so far, for those who have listened, what's your favorite track? Let me see in there. Good time, right? Okay. So let's start by playing Good Time. For those who don't know, this is the how do you say this now? It's a sequel. It's not a sequel. Sequel is when it's a second episode, right?
Nah, so it's like this is like something light in between Palm Wine Music 2 and Palm Wine Music 3. That's where it's the Palm Wine Express.
Scene?
Yeah, so it's just like...
So there's another Palm Wine 3 coming out, yeah?
There's Palm Wine 3. It's like a Nigerian movie. We have multiple editions coming.
Okay.
No, it's like the Too Fast, Too Furious franchise.
Exactly. In fact,
I was going to say Star Wars,
George Lucas.
Okay, guys. So you guys have heard it here. I mean, the guys have literally just dropped it on us. There might be Palm Wine 3 coming.
Not that there might be, there is one.
Okay, so in other words, for those of us who had thought that this was Palm Wine 3, it's not. This is just a Palm Wine Express.
Yes.
We'll talk to them about it in a minute and find out why they had to break it up like that. But hey, Good Time first. Let's play for you guys, featuring Fumbi and Nonsomadi. Fumbi, by the way, it almost seems like there can't be a Palm Wine Music or an SDC without Fumbi around them. Guys, exactly. Yeah? Exactly, right?
Yeah, Bodge, Fumbi. I was going to say Poe, but Poe was too big time for this one. I'm just playing.
And Tommy as well, though.
Yeah, Tommy Thomas, Ajay Botta, but, Botta is mad at me for this one.
I hear you.
You couldn't fit them all in.
So we'll talk about them in a minute. But first, let's check out Good Time. If you're listening to the show, this show is brought to you courtesy of Jameson Irish Whiskey. Shout out to Jameson for supporting us. We're the PGM Club, and we're constantly pushing good music. Always. We're back in the show page. We're always having a good time on the show. That's not even a joke. And the truth is, man, you cannot not have a good time if the music is just pure and amazing. All right? We got the SDC in the building, Show Them Camp. All right? And a lot of people are even remixing the phrase, you're not rocking with the SDC. My boy actually said, you're not riding with the SDC. I'm like, nah, bro.
Riding's good.
Riding is good, right?
Yeah.
You guys need to trademark that line there.
I swear to God,
man. T-shirts and shit.
Okay. Fellas, let's while we're talking about Palm Wine Music Fest, I want you guys just to give us a summary of what your year has been like. You guys have been quite up to a lot, so let's sum up the year real quick and then get into the Palm Wine Express.
Yeah, I think for me it's been a very long year. It's been a beautiful year as well. We started off the year putting out a project called These Bowery Times, Clone Wars, which got nominated for a few awards, so we're grateful for that.
Right.
But also, more than anything, a lot of people look at it as one of the stellar hip-hop projects put out of Africa this year. Beyond that, like we tried to take the Palm Wine Music show out of these shows. So we did a Palm Wine Music Festival in London.
Right. Yeah.
Sold out in London, had some amazing talent on the bill as well. And then we've just been working, man. We've been working with Sparks. We actually started working on another album first. called Africa Magic, which is meant to be our next project. But I think that's still going to come out next year at some point.
Right.
So yeah, man, just work, and then end of the year, as always. I mean, like, to be very honest, we put out 2 projects every year, like for the last 2-3 years. So for me, it's just keeping that level of consistency.
Right.
Yeah, and I'm pushing.
And it's great how you guys. I mean, when you guys put out these projects,
Yeah.
they're always set apart from each other, right? So obviously, in terms of theme and vibe, usually the Clone Wars would usually have will have more like a hip hop foundation. You understand what I'm saying? Like a core hardcore hip hop foundation. You guys are addressing, real topical issues, which you guys did actually in Buhari times. You understand what I'm saying? And then the palm wine music would always just be like, hey, let's catch some vibes, you understand, and positive vibes. And at the same time, hey, I think it's fantastic, man.
Most definitely. For me personally, I was telling Doug earlier, when I think of you guys, it reminds me of Fresh Prince of Bel-Air when he came out with Summertime. It's easy, but it's beautiful music, and it gets everyone smiling and grooving. When I think summer, I think SDC.
Yep. Nice. So, that said, shouldn't you guys probably consider moving the Palm Wine Fest to the summer? Just saying.
I mean, yeah, it's going to be in the summer, but in a different country.
Right. Right.
Because like in most, what we're trying to do with the festival is actually take it to different countries.
Right.
So we've done London this year. Next year we're trying to do one in New York and London as well.
Right.
And I feel like for Europe, especially, to do a festival, you really need it to be in the summer.
That's right. Because everybody's they're out of school. Everybody's chilling, and it's warm as well. So people can come out and not freeze to death.
Then we did a show in Berlin as well. Shout out Douglas.
I was just waiting for you to get
pulled up. I
was waiting for you just to I was like, you forgot Berlin.
Do you know that was like one of my best shows that I've done?
Bro, let me tell you something.
Because we had nothing, no band, no DJ, no nothing. We had to like perform with a guitarist and just improvise. We met the guitarist like 10 seconds before we went on stage. The guy actually said, let's go to the toilet.
We went to the toilet.
Let's go to the toilet.
To go and learn the lyrics.
We went out on the road. Somebody actually now came out, now looking like, where can I drop points? So we actually on the road, it was actually crazy.
It was a crazy show, man.
That challenge you guys created.
Yeah, but that took us back to like original stuff. Like we that's what we normally do. We improvise normally, but yeah, that took us back, and it was a really good show. In
Lagos, what happens a lot of the time is just like DJ track 2. I know DJ track 3. I used all these crutches. Like you have a DJ or we have a band. For us, mostly we like to perform live, so we have a band that we've been rehearsing with for the longest time. So this time it was no band, no DJ, no nothing. You just met the guy. This music, make people, entertain people.
That's right.
And we had to do that.
That's right. So imagine this, some of the people who were there already had heard of SDC by virtue of association. They've heard of SDC one way or the other, so they were excited, right? Others were like, okay, we're here, let's see what these guys are about. And when they got on stage, what I thought was really interesting was how they were able to get the crowd to engage with them. Okay, so I know you guys may not know us. Let's just introduce a few phrases to you guys. You're not rocking with the SDC, respond this way, And they were like, okay, and first of all, let me just say, shout out to Berlin, because if not Nigeria, they go look like say, who you be, the Chris, no, we had the Bedu first, you understand? You understand?
Definitely.
But they responded. They were like, okay, we'll give you back what you asked, but let's see if you can really keep our attention. I'm not playing. By the time the interaction was done and the music started and they performed, and the guys jumped off stage, they were like, hell no, we want you guys to come back on stage. And Wale, you know what? You guys did something that night. You guys actually performed tracks that was not on palm wine music, tracks that you thought, they would vibe to. They vibe to, but when you guys walked up there, they were like, Lai.
No, so let me tell you what happened. So when we were going on stage, shout out Jumoke, she's a Nigerian,
that's right,
poet that lives in. She's one that booked us for the show. So she said to us, these people, they love hip hop.
Right.
So give them your real hip hop. Don't give them other palm wine. Just do hip hop. So we now have to create a hip hop set. So we did all the hip hop, rapped everything we wanted to rap. We now, as we were leaving, they were now like, how far with the palm wine? So it was like, oh snap. And then literally, because we had only rehearsed hip hop jams.
Right.
I told the guy, play anything. Because it was a Nigerian guy that was the guitarist. He said, play anything that, that can flow over. So he started playing one palm wine song, and we literally just did like maybe like 10 songs over that one
Yeah,
guitar
yeah.
thing, and just branch from song to
Yeah,
song.
yeah.